You might not understand it now, but I see everything. Every question still unanswered. Every fear that quietly grows in your heart. Before you even speak, I already know what's troubling you. I know you from the inside out. I see how hard you try to appear strong, even when you feel confused deep down. And that's why today, more than giving you answers, I want to give you peace. A peace that doesn't depend on what's happening around you, but on what I'm doing within you. Not every doubt comes from a lack of faith. Sometimes it grows out of pain, waiting, or exhaustion. I understand. I too have been in that place of waiting, and I know how much it hurts not knowing what will happen. But I ask you this: don't chase every explanation. Sometimes what you truly need is to trust that I'm already taking care of it. Even when everything feels still, I'm working behind the scenes of your story. You don't have to understand everything. Your role is to trust. Trust even when you're afraid. Trust even when you don't know what tomorrow will bring. Nothing slips through my hands. No detail goes unnoticed by me. When you ask why, I hear you. But when you say I trust you, even without an answer, my heart rejoices, because that's when faith overcomes anxiety. Don't be ashamed of your doubts. Bring them all to me. Talk to me just as you are, without fear, without hiding. I want to be your answer. I want to show you that even in the silence, I'm here. I know you've thought about giving up. You've felt alone, lost. But look around you. There are still signs of my care. There is still life. And where there's life, there's purpose. Don't compare yourself to others. Every story has its own time, every miracle its own moment. Yours will come too. I'm never late. I'm preparing. And I prepare everything perfectly. While you wait, keep moving forward, even if it's slowly. Every step taken in trust is a step closer to what I've prepared for you. You're not lost. You're in the middle of a process. And the process isn't always pretty, but it's always necessary. It's in the process that I strengthen you, teach you, shape you. When your heart begins to tremble, remember all I've already done for you. If I was faithful yesterday, I'll be faithful today and tomorrow. I do not change. I invite you to rest in me. Not to stop, but to breathe, to trust, to let go. Let me carry the weight you can no longer bear. Don't wait for everything to be sorted out before you feel at peace. Let peace come first and the answers will follow. Often the answer you're searching for is hiding in the calm you've been avoiding. Maybe today you can't see a way out, but I'm already at the end of this road. And I can promise you, it's worth continuing. It's worth trusting. When the pain feels overwhelming, remember, I'm by your side. Not as someone watching, but as someone holding your hand. I will not give up on you. I see your aching heart. I know about those nights you cry in secret. But I'm there. In the dark room, the tear-soaked pillow, the silence. I'm there. What I want from you today is just this: a sincere heart, willing to trust, even without understanding, even while afraid. Just trust, because I am the answer you've been searching for, and more than that, I'm the one who won't leave you alone while you wait. You don't have to hide anything from me. I know every part of you, even the ones you'd rather no one saw. And still, I choose you. Every day, I choose to love you with patience, care, and truth. Because my love for you doesn't depend on your performance. It is constant. It is whole. It is present even when you feel far from yourself. There are moments when silence feels like the only reply, and you wonder if I've forgotten you. But the truth is, in the stillness of that silence, I'm aligning everything for your good. It's hard to see when your soul is restless, but trust me. Every second you think is lost, I'm using to build something greater than you can imagine. I know that sometimes all you want is a clear sign, a voice you can hear saying, it's going to be okay. So here it is. It's going to be okay. Not because everything feels under control to you, but because it's under my care. And I never abandon what I begin. If I started something in your life, you can be sure I'll be the one to finish it. You may feel weak, but I don't need your strength. All I need is your surrender. Because it's in the moment you acknowledge your weakness that I can wrap you in my strength. And when that happens, even the heavy days feel lighter, because you're no longer carrying them alone. I'm with you. I always have been. Even when you don't feel anything, keep praying. Prayer isn't just about emotions. It's about connection. It's about keeping your heart connected to mine. And every word you say to me, even the simplest ones, I receive as something precious. It doesn't matter if all you can manage is, help me. That help me already draws my heart closer to yours. Today, if you can, close your eyes for a moment and simply trust. Not because everything makes sense now, but because I am faithful. And faithfulness doesn't depend on the moment, it depends on who I am. And I am the one who never fails. Even if the answers don't come when you expect them, you can be certain they'll come at the right time. And when they do, you'll see that this whole season of waiting was disguised care. I am faithful, and my faithfulness doesn't change with the moment. Even when you're filled with doubt, feeling unsure with a weary heart, I remain the same. I'm not swayed by your mistakes or by the world around you. While everything else shifts, I stay. While you waver between faith and fear, I remain here. Steady, constant, waiting for you to return. Because my love doesn't change with the weather of your soul. It keeps burning, even on the days you feel far from me. You may think you've messed up too much, that you've gone too far, but there is no distance that could ever make me give up on you. My faithfulness to you doesn't rely on what you do. It rests on what I promised. And I promised to be with you every single day. I promised to comfort you, to guide you, to hold you up and start again with you as many times as needed. Because true faithfulness is the kind that weathers storms, walks through deserts and stays, even when the other person no longer has the strength to carry on. So today, if all you have is a tired heart and a little bit of faith, that's enough. It's enough for me to act. It's enough for me to continue being who I've always been, faithful, loving, present. You don't need to worry about being perfect. You just need to trust. Let me handle the rest. Let me show you in time that the faithfulness carrying you isn't yours, it's mine. And it never fails. So today, if all you've got is a weary heart and a small faith, that's still enough. It's all I need to work. I'm not looking for grand words or perfect actions. I'm looking for a sincere heart, a heart that even when bruised still wants to keep going, a heart that even without understanding still chooses to trust. Because when you give me the little you have, I turn it into something great. That's what I did with the loaves and fishes, and that's what I do with your faith. I'm not asking for your strength. I'm asking for your weaknesses so I can transform them. So often what you see as little, to me, is everything. That whispered prayer through your tears. That quiet determination to keep going even when you feel empty. That silent tear only I notice, all of it speaks louder than you imagine. And it's in those moments I move with the greatest tenderness, because I know the weight you're carrying. And even if no one else gets it, I do. And because I do, I care. I hold you up. I lift you, even when you don't have the strength to stand on your own. Don't fool yourself into thinking that small faith has no value. Faith doesn't need to be huge. It just needs to be given. If you can only manage a quiet, "Lord, help me," that whisper already moves heaven. Because I don't look at how brave you are. I look at your heart. I see the truth inside you. And if there's even a spark of trust there, that's all I need to come and meet you. Because it's not the size of your faith that brings the miracle. It's my presence moving when you let me in.